for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball.
Here we go.
We'll see the Raptors facing the home team. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to White. Buries it from three-point range. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
McCollum outside. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here's White. Outside, Smart. Mitchell outside. Screen by Zubac. Down low. 4 on the shot clock. And now here comes Daniel. Needing the break. And it goes down 2 points. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Screen by Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Chandler throws it down.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Pass to White. Outside, Smart. Screen by Zubac. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
If you're going to foul Ivica Zubac, you better really foul him. This guy's got great strength.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw tonight. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's McCollum. The Raptors getting the bucket. Excellent defense there from Zubac. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Daniels. And that one, good. Toronto leading by 5. Over in the corner, White. .129 left to play in the first quarter. Zubac. Chandler with the block. And here's McCollum for 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's White, and he banks in the layup. White's got his third bucket of the night.
Derek White, tremendous finisher in the painted area, just drops it in softly.
Here's Daniels. Anunoby left side. It's stolen by White. On the wing, Mitchell. "30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Zubats in the post. Beyond the arc. Chandler with the rebound. Green deciding where to go with it. Left side, Chandler. Back to Daniels. It'll count. Up in time. And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors lead by 5. And the second quarter will... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, Mark Williams gives us a little theater on that finish.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Daniels. Now, Joe. Daniels with it. Whoops, here's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Toronto has possession. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Smart. Launches it. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
DB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
And Chandler sends it back. In the corner, it's Monk. Off target from outside. Raptors leading by 5. Outside, White. Mitchell outside. The triple from Mitchell.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
Outside, Daniel. Joe in the corner. Anunoby outside. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Outside, White. Teardrop shot. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And stolen by Daniels. Here's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stakes for Toronto?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Williams, that's good.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Left side, Daniel. Second chance shot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Picked by Williams. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and then drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the official's job harder. Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Chandler. And then Chandler with the jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. For three, Mitchell. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Now Daniels. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. It's good. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
Can we give Klay Thompson some credit here? There's a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and he's got every one at his disposal.
Right side, O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. There's a screen by Williams. Not going to go that time. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Mitchell on the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And how about the denial there by Anderson? He anticipated that shot and erased it. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
To the middle. Stolen by Anderson.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Well, that's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Anderson gets it to go. And now a 12-point Toronto lead.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Right side Daniels. Stolen by Anderson. And it's White missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Outside Daniels. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. They could use a bucket. And Daniels with the nice bucket inside. Daniels has got 6 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
It's White on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's McCollum on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
The drive by Mitchell. And Chandler sends it back. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Zubac has got his third basket of the night.
Now this is where Zubac's most comfortable. Good work on the interior right there.
Outside Daniels. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Daniels. Hits the front of the rim and out. Raptors leading by 8. Now here's White. He's got 9. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Anunoby. Up top, Joe. Stolen by Smart. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Smart. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. Chandler with the rebound. .124 left in the third. Outside Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Chandler with the steal. Here's Daniels. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Mitchell outside. Prince in the corner. Mitchell gets it inside.
Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
.34 seconds left to play in the third. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And the rejection by Zubac. White looking around. Daniels with the steal. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Toronto ahead, up 6. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Daniels. They set the pick. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pass to post. The drive by Mitchell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Outside Daniel. McCollum outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Raptors leading by 8. Pass to post. Toronto working the ball around now. Drills the three-pointer. Post has got 5 points now this quarter.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's post. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Chandler a screen. Here's Daniels. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like they're confident. Is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. 6 to shoot. The drive by Mitchell.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Into the lane. And that one is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
They set the pick. White. McCollum there for the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Daniel. Now McCollum.
2 minutes remaining.
Raises up. Nails the chopper.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now Mitchell. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And he jams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. McCollum knocks down the three.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Here's Zubac. Jumper is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Screen by Zubac. It's off target. Daniels. And it misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Screen by Zubac. White.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. And so he makes both from the line.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
It's stolen by White. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the foul on Dyson Daniels.
Personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good on the second free throw.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
It's McCollum with the drive. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about